Well, only on WLWT, Northern Kentucky Pride is this weekend, and while organizers are gearing up for thousands of people to fill the streets of Covington, many are also remembering the woman who helped build it from the ground up.
That's right. Covington leader Katie Meyer passed away in April after a 2-year battle with colon cancer. WLWT News 5's Megan Mitchell spoke with her wife about the legacy Katie leaves behind.
The thing about a garden
I wouldn't have completely leaned into the sunflowers.
Is you spend a lot of time.
Look at them. They're so teeny and delicate, and it takes them a while.
Believing in things you can't see.
But she loved them, and the birds loved them.
Bonnie Meyer is learning.
And that's why.
How to do that without Katie.
Because it does bring so much joy. Really, when you're sitting out here, it's a place for peace. It's a place for recovery. It's a place for healing.
It's been 7 weeks since Bonnie's wife, Katie, passed away at 41.
Now that she's gone is what's getting me through. Because it mattered.
Her absence felt in the garden, family, and home they built together.
Last year we messed up the green beans, and usually that's when I just say that was cancer's fault. It was not. I did something wrong in that regard.
But Katie's impact far beyond this backyard. Cards from congressional reps on both sides of the aisle. Flowers from Senator Mitch McConnell.
She was connected with Governor DeWine, who sent the sweetest card to me and to our kids and to her parents in her passing. Her reach was giant in that way.
Over the last 15 years, Katie Meyer helped bring Covington back to life.
Pike and Madison was really where it was happening.
In her work with Renaissance Covington,
The barbershop and the Hannaford and Hometown Vintage.
She brought in businesses, events, and investment. She was recognized nationally and recruited by cities around the country.
I mean, she made us believe that these buildings that had no heat, no plumbing, had not seen human interaction on the inside, hadn't seen positive energy, that we could dream it again and it could happen again.
And the many quirks around the city, that was Katie.
The parking lot that she painted to bring energy back into a space, and then she programmed it with poetry and music and movies at night. Who does that? She was not 30 years old.
She later helped expand internet access all across the region. But perhaps her most notable contribution was personal, after surviving an anti-gay assault in 2014.
That hate crime is what led her to organize around LGBTQ issues in Covington.
Katie Meyer created and ran the Northern Kentucky Pride Parade and LGBTQ Resource Center.
We're going to make sure that people know that they can be part of this LGBTQA+ community in Covington, period. Like, we will fight for it.
The festival now bringing in hundreds of vendors with tens of thousands of people who attend each year. All of it starting as an idea.
She would plant this like teeny tiny little seed that she already had imagined, this magic botanical garden in the background.
An idea with a belief that things could change, that things could be better, both in the community and at home.
I can see the botanical garden in my head, and we're gonna see it through for her.
In Covington, Megan Mitchell, WLWT News 5.
Well, Northern Kentucky Pride announced this week that Katie will serve as the Grand Marshal of the parade on Sunday, with her family walking in her name.